live. We're there for you. ABC4 News at 5 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Glenn Mills.
And I'm Emily Flores. We thank you for joining us here this evening. We do begin with breaking news out of Washington County. An active shooter situation happening right now in Rockville, a town just outside of Zion National Park. Now, this is what we know so far. Springville police say that the suspect is armed and dangerous as we speak. They're saying and asking everyone to stay away from the area and to shelter in place. Again, details are limited at this hour, but we do have a crew on the way. We will be sure to update you as we get more information, both here on air and always online at abc4.com.
Our other top story tonight, a shooting at a high school in Texas. Here's what we know tonight. It happened at Timberview High School in Arlington. That's about 20 miles outside of Dallas. Authorities say 4 people injured. A teenage suspect in police custody tonight. Arlington police arresting 18-year-old Timothy George Simpkins, who they say opened fire during a fight at the school. Officers say he then ran from the school and was taken into custody just hours later. Parents now recounting what it was like waiting to be reunited with their kids.
As soon as I heard from him, I was texting him. I just told him, I was like, keep your head down, do not move, and stay put.
Yeah, well, she texted me when I was at work, and she said, Mom, this is not a drill, and I love you.
Police still trying to figure out how Simpkins got the gun inside the school. As for the victims, police say one is in critical condition tonight. The other 3 are expected to be okay. Today's school shooting in Arlington, Texas comes as the Department of Justice reports harassment, intimidation, and threats against the school officials is on the rise.
Yeah, and although today's shooting allegedly stemmed from a fight, the DOJ says that school board members and teachers are increasingly facing threats. ABC4's Nick McGurk speaking to state investigators today about their message as they monitor web chatter right here in Utah. And Nick, you join us from the newsroom with more on that.
Well, Emily, so often these threats have some kind of history online. The problem is a lot of people are going private online, whether it's a private Instagram profile or an app like this, WhatsApp. They advertise simple, secure messaging, so law enforcement, tough time tracing that. And then you've got something like Signal. Again, here they're saying focus on privacy. But law enforcement needs your help because if they can't see this and you see something that could be a violent threat, they're really asking you to help.
And our crime lab has the device that is able to analyze those specific shell casings.
Today, we went inside the room where dozens of state agents work. They scour the web to prevent violence.
And we can't be looking in every space. We can't see in every online space.
This Information Analysis Center, busier than ever as threats of school violence rise in what the FBI calls a disturbing trend.
But things like mask wearing and critical race theory have been highly politicized in some groups and circles.
As images of today's high school shooting in Texas flash behind him on large flat screens, Lieutenant Nick Street knows the threats of school violence are real here in Utah. So too are threats of violence in the public as well.
It's rare that an individual who's gone through the path to violence and committed a violent act like we see today in Texas, it's rare that they don't have some sort of what we call leakage. And leakage would be telling someone what they are going to do.
Or posting online. So just like a stray piece of baggage at the airport, Street says if you see something, say something, even if it's someone you know or love.
I know this person well, they don't mean that. Well, you never know where they are on that path internally.
So let's take a live look at the website where you can submit a tip. You can go to report a suspicious activity. By the way, this is siac.utah.gov. You could go into that tip, press submit a tip here, and it's going to give you a portal where you can give authorities a sense of what you might have seen online, an incident date and time. And then down here it even says, can we contact you for more information? So if you want to be anonymous, you can do that as well. Again, this is all about preventing, through really seeing something and saying something, a potentially violent act, especially at a school. Live in the newsroom, I'm Nick McGurk, ABC4 News.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. Well, now in an update on an overnight shooting in Layton, police say they've arrested 36-year-old Aaron Gayton. Now, the shooting happened late Tuesday night near 4th North and Main Street, and police say Gayton was arguing with another man in a driveway when he shot him in the leg. Police say Gayton then ran away. Officers were able to track him down this morning and take him into custody. So far, no word on charges, but police say the victim is in stable condition this evening.